Hi, everyone. My name is Mike Curtis. I'm a senior UX designer, creator of the U design system, where I help you take the skills that you already have, apply them to yourself, and design how you're experienced by others. Today, I have an article that I wrote over on Medium that I would like to read for you. And the title of this article is How to Begin Mastering the Art of Starting Conversations in Design. 5 tips to wield the power of first impressions. If you enjoy this kind of content, please like and subscribe. That really helps me just notice that it's making an impact for people and it's interesting, and then I'll keep making more. All right, let's jump right in. You're in a room full of stakeholders. You jump on a Zoom call with a recruiter. You put your designs on the wall for review. You have just one chance to grab their attention. How do you begin? Every interaction you have with people begins with an initial impression, whether it's presenting to stakeholders, navigating an interview, or sharing with colleagues. How you start matters. It sets the tone, engages your audience, and can be the difference between being memorable and being forgotten, landing the job, or being another resume on a pile of 100. I want to emphasize the importance of the opening moments in any form of communication and help you tailor this principle to how you're experienced by other people. Your role as a creative isn't just about the pixel design of aesthetically pleasing products. It's about storytelling, conveying ideas, and making connections. The initial moments of any interaction are your opportunity to captivate your audience, be it a potential employer, a team member, or a stakeholder who calls the shots. Here are 5 tips on how to start and make a good impression. Number 1, begin with a question that resonates. Start your presentation, case study, or design review with a question that directly relates to the challenges or interests of your audience. Ask about what matters to them. Research your audience beforehand and tailor your questions to pique their interest immediately. Make what you're about to say immediately relevant to them so they'll be inclined to listen. Frame your questions in such a way as to invite discussion, not just a yes or no answer. Here are some examples of how you can begin your conversations with a question. In your opinion, what's the most critical element of design that we're currently overlooking in our products? Can you recall a moment when a well-designed product made a significant difference in your life? How do you believe our design approach can better align with the evolving needs of our customers? Each of these is designed to provoke thought and encourage the audience to view design not just as making something pretty, but as a crucial business component with a direct impact on the customer. It encourages them to consider potential gaps in the approach and the broader impact of the experience. And we're just getting started. Number 2, hit them with facts. Share a startling statistic or fact that relates to your work. For example, did you know that 90% of users stop using an app due to poor design? And did you know that we have a page on our site where this happens? Notice how this grabs attention and showcases the importance and urgency of your upcoming message. Here are some more examples of how to hit them with the facts. What if I told you that our current design might be causing a 20% drop off at the checkout stage? How might we address this through design? Did you know that our competitor's recent redesign led to a 30% increase in conversion? How can we leverage design to achieve similar results? Considering that over 60% of our site visitors use mobile devices, how could redesigning for mobile first significantly improve our conversion rates? To implement this strategy, use recent statistics or facts relevant to the latest trends in design or your industry. Ask your analytics team or search credible sources online. Choose one of the facts you find that directly connects your design philosophy or the work you're presenting. Number 3, tell a personal story. Share a brief personal story that connects to the project at hand. It could be about your first successful design, a challenging project, or what drew you to design in general. Personal stories build a human connection and make your interaction infinitely more memorable than those who don't. Here are some of my own stories I've shared in various settings throughout my career. My path to UX began unexpectedly. As a 36-year-old husband and dad, I was fascinated with people, but lost in my career. Joy came when I found UX by accident. I intended an open house for what I thought was a web design boot camp. It was an open house for a UX course instead. I quit my job and went all in. It sparked my interest in pursuing UX professionally, and I never turned back. It's a path that started from a simple set of coincidences. I call them my little miracles, and it evolved into a life-changing passion for creating people-centric designs. And another story, one of my early app design projects was an embarrassing failure. I assumed I understood what my product manager wanted me to do. So I went back to my desk and I designed it. I didn't ask questions. I just did what I thought he needed from me. And I got it completely wrong. This failure was a turning point for me. It taught me the importance of asking questions, not assuming I have all the answers, and building rapport with the other decision-making stakeholders of the things we design. Each of these stories is structured to convey a lesson or insight gained from personal experience. They're my stories. You'll need to know and tell your own. But a genuine contextual story is immediately relatable and impactful for your audience. Nothing will captivate them more than your true, heartfelt story. Number 4, you are the manager of your narrative. In design, details matter. The same goes for storytelling and first impressions. You are in control of the details you share. I call this managing your narrative. Know your story. You should be able to share your story without having a laptop in front of you. Here's how. Stay consistent and cohesive. It is up to you to ensure your narrative remains cohesive throughout your interactions. Study it and rehearse it. Recruiters, coworkers, and stakeholders are very good at spotting inconsistencies. Be concise, weave a through line into your message, and be consistent. Give and receive feedback. To manage your narrative to its polished state, you'll want help and feedback from trusted colleagues. I refer to critique as another form of language. Giving and receiving critique and feedback takes time to learn, and receiving feedback is often where many creatives take offense. They take it personally. I urge you to start feedback sessions with openness and curiosity. Let kindness guide your thoughts. Show them you care about their opinions. Ask questions like, what aspect of this design do you think best solves our customer problem? This invites constructive dialogue and shows your willingness to engage and adapt. Manage stakeholders. To manage your narrative, you also need to manage stakeholders. When dealing with them, start by understanding their narrative. What are their goals and concerns? What state of the design matters to them? What fidelity do they need to see it in? Tailor your conversation to address these points. Show empathy and alignment with their objectives. And finally, number 5, design the experience of delivery. This is my favorite section. You can design the experience of the delivery of your message. The way you start a conversation can set the trajectory for your career, your projects, and your relationships within the industry. Implement these strategies to design the experience of delivering your message. Understand your audience's language. Every audience has its unique language, be it technical jargon, business metrics, or creative lingo. Speak in their language, not just literally, but in terms of what matters to them. For a team of developers, focus on the technical feasibility of your design. For business stakeholders, talk in terms of ROI, conversion rates, and user retention. Control the pace and tone. The way you speak can greatly influence how your message is received. A calm, confident tone conveys authority and expertise. Pacing your speech to allow for pauses can give your audience time to absorb complex ideas. In contrast, a passionate, energetic delivery can convey enthusiasm and inspire excitement about a design concept. Use visual aids wisely. Your visual communication skills are a powerful tool. Use visuals that complement and enhance your narrative. This might mean simplifying complex data into an easily digestible infographic, or using a well-designed slideshow to guide your audience through your thought process. Tailor your message for the medium. The way you present in a face-to-face meeting should differ from how you present in a virtual meeting or via email. Each medium has its nuances. Virtual presentations might require more visual engagement to keep the audience's attention. In-person interactions allow for more direct engagement and body language cues. Invite interaction. Design your delivery to be a two-way conversation. Ask open-ended questions, encourage feedback, and be prepared to adapt your presentation based on the responses you receive. This interactive approach keeps your audience engaged and makes them feel part of the conversation. Mastering the art of beginning is a life skill. Managing your narrative plays a pivotal role in how you are perceived and how effectively your message is conveyed. Every interaction is an opportunity to tell a story, your story, in a way that engages, persuades, and inspires. Apply these principles, and you will elevate your professional presence. You will make a standout first impression. Thank you for listening today. I hope you enjoyed that article. If you did, again, it'd be awesome if you could like and subscribe. It really just helps me see that these readings are impactful to people, and I'll keep making more of them. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you.